Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We did a lot of talking last episode, both with our client and with our good friend Brock. But now we can actually start investigating the scene of the crime proper. The experimentation stage of the Great Exhibition and the scene of the crime. Let's check it out. I want to see some crime, some explosions, some great exhibitions, you know? The foot of the Crystal Tower. Ugh. The showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. Oh, you don't like things that are big, Ryunosuke? We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I felt myself swooning 3 times. What? What, do you not like... I guess you don't do good in crowds. There are a lot of people, aren't there? I've almost been trodden on 3 times, too. Well, I mean, you are a small child, so I can understand that. Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand. Oh, it's fucking adorable. We finally made it through the throng, so, for the look of it. Here we are, underneath the public experimentation stage, where the explosion happened yesterday. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah. Hey, it's the UK flag. It's the Union Jack, as it were. What's that? I can hear voices from up on the stage. Sounds like an argument. Oh? Oh, Jesus. Oh, hi. It's, I know you two. I had a feeling Gregson would show up. Though I'm surprised, I guess Gina's doing, out of prison by now. And it's been like 6 months. Also, it's like Ryunosuke seeing this from, like, he's like on the bottom floor. He's just like looking up with his fucking like hyper X-ray vision or whatever. He can like see in detail from like wherever they are. Because I mean, it sounded like it was a good distance away, or at least up in the air. Anyway, let's see. Right, I've had it with you this time. I'm warning you. I'll arrest you in a minute. Oh yeah? Go on, Inspector. Give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence. You know it. Wait, I know those voices. Yeah, I mean... You got a cheeky little mouth on you, young lady. But it ain't the cells will teach you some manners. Now just try it, I dare you. If you want that bag of chips rammed down your throat. Jesus. Sounds like they're about to start fucking, they're about to throw down. Yo-ho! Gregsy! What are you doing up there? Gee, yeah, how high up are they? And how, like, they must be really loud if Ryunosuke can hear them, like, perfectly well, you know? Where are they? Oh, I guess they're coming down now. Oh, I guess they were, like, up on the stairs, where, like, the stairway up there in the corner leads, I guess. I just couldn't see them. Ah! Ah! It's you! Oh, wait, I didn't get to finish reading that. It's you! Here! You're here! Here you are! You! Here! Your ladyship! How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you're well, your ladyship. God, stop being such a suck-up. No one likes to suck up, Gregson. Does that make it 3 times a lady? Isn't it? I believe it's a song reference. I'm not well at all. It's far too busy everywhere. I want to ride in a balloon, but there was a 3-hour queue. Bro, don't. I can't. Relatable. I mean, if you've ever been to fucking Disney World or Universal Studios, Florida, you know how the queues can be. Or really any theme park, I suppose. It's reasonably popular, but, you know. Unbelievable! I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship. You'll be flying as high as a kite in no time. Once I pull some strings for you. Yeah. Don't sue me, or don't make me look bad, please. Also, I'm not sure if you should be telling a child that she's gonna get high. Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard. I like to call him Gregsus. But also, we already met him earlier in this game. I don't know if he needs like another formal introduction, you know? Until recently, he was suspended from duty, but it would appear he's back in action now. Ah, fuck yeah. Fuck you, Gregsus. I might have been, you know, I might have got my law license taken away, but you were suspended too, so, eat my ass. I can be satisfied with that, you know, like, I got the impression that, you know, Gregson just got, like, a slap on the wrist or something while we got, like, butt fucked, but, like, if I'm going down, I'm taking Gregsus with me, you know, so, I can live with that. And, he's back in action now. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm still sure he told us before that he didn't like Sherlock, and he didn't like being involved in the stories to begin with. But, I mean, I guess it's different, like I said, there's a difference between, like, not liking being in the stories at all, and then, you know, not wanting to be portrayed in a negative light in said stories if you're going to be in them, since apparently he got, like, a pay raise or whatever. But there are limits, surely. Well, there should be. Hey, watch it, Sunshine. Bro, I was just thinking to myself, man. You can't fucking... Okay, well, I guess it fits with Ryunosuke's expressive face or whatever, but everyone seems to fucking be able to read his mind. Sorry, I'll try not to think so loud. Hey, what gives, then? Don't tell me you're on this case. Yes, I'm acting for the defense. So we're here to investigate. Dear me. That's the situation, is it? Is it really that troubling? I mean, do you really hate us that much that you just had, like, you get mad whenever we're involved in a case? Like, surely you're not, like, racist like, Barack, you know? Tisk, a measly 5 bob. Is that all you got? That's gotta be Tina, right? Yeah, exactly. You're a lawyer, ain't ya? You can stand to carry a bit more copper in your pockets, Mr. Naruto. Also, I see you've got a nice, sharp green jacket to match your green hat. I dig it. What? Hey! That's my last bit of spending money, that is! You can have it back. We'll have to charge it all for all the bother. That's 3 bob. I don't know what a bob is. I mean, I know it's currency, I assume, but, you know, still. This is Gina Lestrade, or Lestrade. I still don't know what the correct pronunciation of that is. It's a pickpocket, or diver, born and bred in the East End of London. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago, this is a young girl that I was defending in court. She was kind of a handful, but not so bad once you got to know her. Even though she could stand to be more fucking helpful with the information, you know. But of course I'm not, you know, I'm not still holding a grudge over that. Hey, what's your problem, eh, Odo? Diver? Pickpocket? What's with all the name calling? Wait, did I think that? Or he actually said it. Wait, so who the fuck? Who's Ryunosuke talking to when he's like, this is Gina Lestrade, this is Tobias Gregson? Like, who's he introducing himself to? Who's he introducing them to, you know? Like, it's one of the things that, I mean, it makes sense from a game perspective, like, reintroducing certain characters, but, like, it makes more sense when he's like thinking it to himself. Like, cause if he's talking out loud and they're just like, who the fuck? Hey, what? Who? It raises questions, you know. Anyway, you want a bag of chips from me down your throat, no? Do ya? I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. I mean, yeah, that was like your whole thing. You were all about fucking fuck the grown-ups and stealing bobs and whatnot. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? I assumed you'd been up to your usual tricks here at the showground. Yeah, I mean, I would hope that you would maybe grow out of it a bit, considering it got you in trouble last time. But you know, ain't no way to talk to a lady, Odo. Half a year's a long time. People can change. Oh, really? I'm an apprentice now. Learn to be a Scotland Yard detective. Oh, really? That's an interesting career path, I suppose. I'm surprised they let convicts become the detectives. So you have to call me what everyone else does. It's Inspector Lestrade now. Oh hey, that's where now she becomes a proper inspector, like in the original story. Because like I remember there being an Inspector Lestrade, even though I haven't really read many of the Sherlock Holmes stories. Though I didn't even know Tobias Gregson was also a character from those stories. I thought that was just an original creation, but no, they're both Scotland Yarders, I suppose. Inspector? That badge is homemade. That badge is homemade, surely. I mean, hopefully. The inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls her that. Oh. Is she just like hanging around? Everyone just kind of has to like not take her seriously, you know? For what it's worth, anyway. Investigating is off the cards for all of us. Oh, why is that? What's that supposed to mean? Gregsy? Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, alright? Right, sir. This raises a lot of questions. Yeah, kind of. Again, what have you been up to these past 6 months, you know? Like, I know people can change, but that's kind of a lot to take into consideration, you know? Man, it's been a while since we heard her like theme, I guess. Let's present our armband. This armband is proof, in Japan at least, that I'm a defense lawyer. It'd be funny if she'd be like, yeah, I know, you probably showed it to me last time. And this badge has proved that I'm a detective. Oh, of course you just fucking show your own badge. Well, to be honest, they probably have the same legal weight in England anyway. So you're all gonna have to stop calling me Inspector Lestrade. Well, I mean, Gregson said no one calls you that, so... In that case, you'll have to start calling me... I don't know, well, anything but Odo. Or do I look like a fucking Odo? Huh. I could call you Defender Naruhodo if you like. But I don't really trip off the tongue. I don't know, Defender Naruhodo sounds cool. It makes me sound like I'm fucking, like, I don't know, like a Power Ranger or something. No, it doesn't have a great ring to it, does it? I mean, it's pretty cool, I think. What about this great exhibition newspaper? Any thoughts on this? Gina, would you take a look at... Oh! Where did it go? looking for this, Odo? When did you do that? I wonder if you got anything else to show me, eh? What do you reckon? Give that back first, please. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's do... Before I start talking, though, let's, investigate. Or, you know, examine this area. A sign that says exhibition. These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. Oh, wait, did we just... Oh, fuck. Did that advance? Well, I wasn't done fucking looking at the other stuff on the other part of the fucking grounds, but okay. So that's it, is it? The machine that blew up. Okay, well, I'll go back downstairs, I guess, and look around. Oh, it must have been a magnificent explosion. And I've seen my fair share. You've seen things like this before, you mean? Like, geez, I know you guys use... You and whole shows have your experiments, but I hope it's nothing this bad. Of course! Hell, he's always doing experiments that end in a bang. Well, yeah, I can kind of... I can buy... I guess I can buy that from Herlock. In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry. Ah, that might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs. Oh, I thought that was just cooking. One time, he made something that was exploded with such force, it took the roof off the building. Jeez. I'm glad I wasn't there for that. I'm pretty sure I live upstairs, don't I? I wish you'd been there to see it, Runo. It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof. Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, that's enough about that. It's time to investigate. Oh, and there's Gregson, I guess, looking around. Yep, that's an exploded instantaneous kinesis machine, all right. Trust me, I know the one I see him. Ah, look! Inspector Gregson is over there. He seems to be deep in thought about something, whilst eyeing up the machine carefully. Really? He just looks confused to me. Okay, can I go back, please? Can I go back downstairs? I wasn't done talking. I gotta talk to Gina and look around and whatnot. Where's the button to leave? Why were these two different, like, screens part of the same room when they could just be, like, two separate things, you know? That's normally how this works. But no, I want to... Are you kidding me? Can I not go back? Okay, maybe I need to, like, move to... Okay, if I go back somewhere else... Oh, hi. Advanced Ike, I see you're just standing there. But... And then... to the experimentation stage. Maybe it'll take me back. Okay, good, thank God. I didn't want to, like, sequence break or, I don't know, just miss out on anything, you know? Okay, what about this? It's like suspicious green cloth. Oh, look! What's this? A ripped piece of cloth. It's not like any fabric I've ever seen before. It's very thick and stiff. Oh, I bet. It looks extremely durable. It's canvas, I think, with some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit charred as well. I'd say more than a bit charred. Maybe that means it has... Well, maybe that means it has something to do with the explosion. Let's make a note of it while Jenny's mid-yawn. Oh, wow. The piece of green cloth, that's canvas-like, has been entered into the court record. Cool. see. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, I can look up too. Ain't that something? Oh, look, hot air balloons. My favorite. This platform must have been set up for the experiment, I suppose. It's very high up. Oh, I thought I was looking at the hot air balloons. About 30 feet above the ground, apparently. That's what a policeman I just spoke to said. I don't really understand feet very well. We don't use them in Japan. Well, damn, Renosuke, how do you get around, then? Oh, yes. Sorry. It's about 9 meters. Wait, so I thought England used the metric system as well. Like, I thought the whole thing was that only America doesn't use the metric system, and we use, like, the customary, or imperial, I think it is. One or the other. But soon, you'll have been in London a year, Bruno. It's time you got used to our measurements. Well, yes, well, it's not like I fucking it's not like I gotta go to class and learn that shit. The thing is so tall, the spectators at the front would have just seen a wall, nothing else. Oh, well, they probably thought they secured the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed. There's a saying in Japan, the darkest spot is right under the lighthouse. I feel like it probably applies here. Yeah, I guess. Wait, so we weren't examining the hot air balloons, we were examining the tower. Wait, what about this? I've been meaning to ask you for a while now, but what are those funny round blobs floating in the sky? Oh, they're the flying balloons I've been talking about. I want to go up in one so much. I've heard about situations like this in a magazine about strange phenomena. Creatures from outer space coming in round flying objects to attack Earth. Wait, really? I thought like Little Blue Men was like a different, was kind of like a 50s thing, not like a 1800s thing. But then I guess sci-fi like H.G. Wells's and such were prominent around this time period, or at least were, you know, that kind of sci-fi was around, I suppose. But I don't think UFOs were like a thing people really knew about back in this time period. What? I suppose inhabitants of other planets are bound to be interested in a great exhibition. This is it, Iris. It's happening. When was War of the Worlds written? Maybe that's what he's talking about. But also, what the fuck are you going on about, Renosuke? Like, I know you're kind of a superstitious guy, but jeez. Maybe you need to fucking leave off the medicine. It's not. Don't worry. I'll explain it to you all to you later over a nice cup of tea, Bruno. The Crystal Tower? It's certainly an apt name. I mean, it doesn't look like, it looks more like a tower than a crystal, but, you know. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition. And it definitely is, being so tall, and with all that glass. Well, I mean, I guess it's glass, but I wouldn't call it crystal, you know? I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan. Oh, there are lots of exhibits inside the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck. There's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum. But I heard you had to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors. Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may well be the biggest straw. Thanks to that accident, the whole tower is shut. Well, suddenly it's not the Crystal Tower anymore, but the Crystal Glass Shower. Yeah, got him. Apparently, everyone's taken to the skies now to look down on the disaster area from above instead. But there's a 3-hour queue to go up in a balloon now. Jeez, queues for days. Londoners must be very patient people. Well, it must be. Oh, what's this area? Is it like rope? For some reason, the ground is damaged in this spot. Look! Almost as if there was a fire here or something. Yes, if you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too. Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid at all at a small fire like this would have been. I'm not sure we Englishers are quite that laid back, Bruno. I mean, yeah. Oh, whoa, wait, whoa, sorry. What's that? Is that like a lyre? What is that? Looks like an instrument of some kind. Ah, it looks as though somebody just dropped something behind the tree just here. Dropped or hid? What is this? Some part of the machine that exploded? Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast, perhaps. Ah, what's going on here? Oh. Nothing. I think I'll hang on to this just in case. Mysterious contraption? Almost if it had been hidden there deliberately. Curious indeed. Okay. Well, now we can talk to Gina a bit. It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina in connection with a case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped all of them survive by pickpocketing, but then she got embroiled in a murder. And also, you know, McGilded. You can't forget him. I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realized I couldn't go on like I was. The diving weren't working out. Oh, I'm so pleased to hear it, Jenny. Well done. So, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective. Man, that's a bit interesting. You got it. Good, isn't it? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something from a book, eh? Yeah, like the fucking adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Talk about a sea change. And then there's Iris's old man to think about. Iris's father, you mean? Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'd get all the police forces around the world to pull out all the stops looking for him. Oh, you did? I don't quite remember that, but, that's still quite nice of you, I suppose. Just a small promise then, nothing serious. Oh, Jenny, you're so sweet. So anyway, that's how come I had to go at the test for Scotland Yard. Only trouble is, I don't read so well, do I? Just a small problem, nothing serious. And that's when Hurley approached Gregsy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Jenny and made her a sort of apprentice. And that's awfully nice of Gregson, like, and out of character. He doesn't care about other people. And besides, he was perfectly willing for fucking Gina to take the fall for him, you know, for Gina to take the fall. I mean, in the fucking in the Gradon case, if you remember. So now he's just like, oh, I'll take full responsibility for her, you know? Like, come on. That was very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson. And brave. Which, again, 2 words I would not use to describe Inspector Gregson, so I wonder if there's some kind of ulterior motive there. Well, you know Hurley, he enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants. Jeez, when you talk about him like that, it makes it sound like he's some kind of sociopath. Or manipulative puppet master. The great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words. So, long and short of it is, if you got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade. At least you're approaching it with gusto, I suppose. That's respectable. Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there? Oh, what, Runo? What? Again, read my fucking thoughts. Well, 6 months ago, Gina was a defendant in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper. A trial in which she was found not guilty. And yet here she is, still... Oh, come on! You're not still on about that, are ya? The Legend of the Reaper, or whatever it's called. Cool. You don't have to worry, Odo. If I didn't half worry, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot of you left. I mean, yeah, I guess. It's like I told you before, isn't it? The Reaper's kinda like him upstairs. So he knows what I'm like on the inside. That I ain't really done nothing wrong. Well, I guess wrong in an ethical sense maybe, but in a legal sense, you know. Plus, I mean, well, then again, technically you were found innocent of murder, but you were found guilty of, like, breaking and entering and lying, so you were convicted and also innocent at the same time. So maybe that's like a, you know, on the scale of not being killed by the Reaper, you know, you kind of like, you just barely made the grade. Nothing wrong might be stretching a point. Well, again, it's relative, right? You know, she's not like evil, you know, is the main idea. What about Mr. Natsume in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he? Well, yeah, because he left the country. You can't catch me, Reaper. Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper is more discerning than I thought. Or he only operates in England, maybe. Exactly. So I ain't worried. I'm totally fine. Well, if you say so. Anyway, what about yesterday's incident, actually? If you know anything about that. Cool. It was out of this world, it was. The brandy bloke put a bunch of levers on his machine, and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Oh, then it just went pop. I ain't seen a better experiment here yet. Sorry. You mean, you saw it, Jenny? With your own eyes? Well, yeah, of course. The boss is in charge here, ain't he? I'm keeping everything run smooth, I mean. The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's going to take some getting used to. So all I had to say is that I'm on duty, and I can do whatever I want to. Okay, I don't know if that's quite the case. Get this! I was up in one of them flying balloons when it happened. Watched it from above. Lucky. No! You're so lucky, Jenny! Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too. Yeah, it's a 10-year-old Scotland Yard inspector, you know? That's legit. Yeah, do it! It's so easy. Anyone can be a Scotland Yarder. It's about as easy as being a prosecutor in America. Besides, you know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? Iris? You'd have no trouble at all. Then it's settled. When do I start? No. You can't join Scotland Yard, Iris. We'll see. Anyway, what I don't understand is this. If the machine exploded so spectacularly, how can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success? Oh, right. Well, it was a success, in a way. It was? How can it have been? Successful experiment? Surely after the whole machine blew up, no one could call the experiment a success. It's like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a load of smoke and a whooping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In the Crystal Tower over there. Oh yeah, we didn't actually know where the body was found, was it? I mean, I guess if he was, you know, transported, then, you know, it must have worked. What? In the tower? You can see for yourself, can't you? Up there above the scaffold. Oh yeah, duh. I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, if like the exhibition was outside and there's like a big hole in the wall, then I would assume that something happened there. Oh, well, the glass is broken, you mean? Well, yeah. In case what the victim got in to start with really did get beamed to the air or whatever, and landed all the way over there. So, you see, it did, well, it kinda work, didn't it? What? I don't believe it. I mean, I don't get the ins and out of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. Oh, I'll tell you what. You have this. It's apparently an experiment they drew up at the yard. Are you sure? Yeah, go on. I had to bob off you before, so yeah, fair's fair. Yes, I didn't actually give that to you, though, did I? The sketch of the experiment has been entered in the court record. Okay, well that's good to have. Now about the investigation, if you don't mind talking a bit more. Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange. Oh yeah, there's like 2 seconds, there's like 20 minutes, well, like 5 minutes ago. But here, have a flashback. For what it's worth, anyway, investigating is off the cards for all of us. Yes, not he'll Gregsy ran off after that without explaining himself. Oh, right, that. They've all said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday. Well, that's not fair. We're representing the defendant. Well, in that case, could you at least tell us what you've learned from your investigations? Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither. Why? What did the boss call them again? The forensic investigation team, I think. Anyway, apart from them lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene. A bit funny, isn't it? So even Scotland Yard's own detectives can't investigate. Yes, I've never heard something like that before. That is quite peculiar. I thought I could have a gander on the quiet though, but the boss caught me at it. You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before. From down here, didn't ya? It's not completely fair. I think you were giving him as much of an earful back as I remember it. Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all them chips what make him so stubborn. You say something to him, Odo. Go on, see if you can get through to him. He's up on the platform above us, is he? Where the machine that exploded is. Well, we can try, can't we, Runo? And Craigsy will listen to us. Well, he might listen to you, but he's not going to listen to me, because I don't think he likes me very much. But, you know. Also, man, hey, jeez. This episode kind of flew by, honestly. I don't know, maybe it's just like, it didn't feel like it's been this long, but it's going to be longer than one of my, than the most recent episodes have been, but hey, it's not the end of the world. Like, there's no, like, there's no law saying they have to be a certain length. If like I said, I wanted to talk to Gina and, you know, get a feel for where she was, so, you know, yeah, if this one running a little long is not the end of the world. But next time we will, I guess, investigate the top half, like I was supposed to, like I ended up doing accidentally before, and trying to get the scoop from Gregson. But until then, though, I'll see you around.